name is Nicola Dore, I'm 27 and I'm from Kilcorn in County Limerick, and I'm a powerlifter on the Irish team. I was born with cerebral palsy. I was born 30 weeks premature, and I didn't have an easy start to life. I couldn't breathe, and I was in an incubator for 6 months, and I had encephalitis on the brain, and I had to fight to stay alive, and I miraculously pulled through, and here I am now.
She was a big hurry to be born, and they arrived 10 weeks early. And she was very ill as a baby. She had meningitis, and she had a lot of breathing problems, and she stopped breathing many times. It was touch and go for the first 2 months, and then some little miracle happened. She was on her way to Dublin to have a stint put in the following morning, and some little miracle happened, I suppose from all the prayers we were saying, and here we go. She came around from that, and she came strength to strength after that. Then they did say she wouldn't have any more bleeds on her brain when she came out of hospital, but on her first brain scan she did. She started physio about 8 months to try and strengthen the limbs and to see which part of the body was damaged. So then she had surgery for her ears. It turned out she had a hearing problem as well. We didn't know the extent of that at that time. And she had grommets put in and adenoids and stuff like that. And then she was about 5. She had her first surgery, and they lengthened the tendon, her Achilles tendon. And it took many months and a year of physio after that, and orthotics, especially little boots, to get her walking. So she started walking with a little frame, a backwards frame. When they were 14, she was in secondary school. A teacher one day came out of the school crying, and I think, what happened? And she just was overcome because Nicola was inside playing basketball on her knees, and she was always on her knees playing things, soccer, and every time she was in goal, she always the goalie for football matches.
I've known Nicola since we were 4 years of age, and we started primary school in Kilcorn, and it just took off from there. We clicked straight away. Nicola is a great friend to have. She feels more like a sister to me, and maybe I feel the same to her. From the off, she was just mad into sport. Nicola wasn't in a wheelchair when she was at school. She was on her crutches, and she just had great determination. Two typical teenagers. She'd come to my house, I'd go to her house. We'd often go to the cinema, go shopping, concerts. We love going to concerts with each other. We still do.
Well, I was always into sports. My love of sports began in primary school. You wouldn't see me playing with dolls or anything. It wasn't really my thing. I was more into physical stuff. I remember I said anything with wheels. So I was always playing soccer with boys or playing hurling with my crutches. I'd be smacking the slitter around with my crutch. So they brought in a basketball court in, and I didn't have a wheelchair at the time, so I actually just knelt down the ground and just trying to shoot them hoops, So, and yeah, and I actually visited my primary school recently, and all those memories came flooding back. I was like, oh yeah, there's the field where I used to go and goal and play soccer with the boys, and there's the basketball court, and there's the hurling field, and stuff. So it was good to bring back all those memories. So that's kind of where my love of sport began. Eventually I got as I said, I needed to use a wheelchair around school, so I was able to play it more. I'd say I probably took up sport. As I said, there wasn't much opportunity in secondary school to play sport, but once I built up my strength again in the gym or through the physio, I couldn't really go down that avenue with track racing because it was affecting my back. It was very hard on my back, so I needed to kind of find something else, and that's when I discovered the powerlifting. Well, Paul Ryan, the sport development officer for Munster, he was chatting to me and he knew I was doing the track racing, and I explained to him how it affects my back, and he said, oh, you tried powerlifting? And I was like, I don't know. And then he said, there's no women doing it, and I said, alright, I'll have to change that, my very first night, I lifted 37.5 kg, and at the minute my PB is 60 kg, so I work quite hard to to get to the level I'm at now. At the minute I train 5 days a week. There's 3 chest days and then 2 cardio days. So basically Monday could be, you know, bench, and then lat pull down and row is very important for the shoulders, and I do hammer curls and shoulder press.
Then she discovered basketball, and she discovered Batcha, and she joined the IWA, which was fantastic for her. So they had basketball once a week. And then she started doing marathons, mini marathons, and amazing. She raised a lot of money for charity actually. So she started training for that. And she's just brilliant. We're really proud of her.
The IWA are fantastic, like they've done a lot for me, like between sports and getting me driving as well, and they're giving me work experience as well. It's a fantastic organisation. Every now and again, I wouldn't say I did it competitively, but we sometimes had competitive matches with other teams, and I loved it. Like, so. From there then, I kind of took on Batcha. Then that was a less physical sport, and we won the National Batcha League. Or the first year we took it up, I captained the team, and we won the league, and that was brilliant. Like, but I kind of closed the door to that in because, you know, I wasn't physical enough for me, you know. And then after that, around 2011, I discovered track racing, wheelchair racing, and oh my god, I loved that as well. Like, you know, tearing around the roads in the wheelchair, and I did a lot of wheelchair races for charity. I raised money for the Irish Cancer Society and the Irish Wheelchair Association, so I've taken part in about 7 mini marathons, and the Great Limerick Run and the Women's Mini Marathon, and I came first 3 or 4 times in the Women's Mini Marathon in the wheelchair section. Well, they just saw potential in me, like they said I had huge potential, and you know, they offered me a place on the Irish squad, which is a big achievement for me because I was the first Irish woman to make it onto the Irish powerlifting team, so I've already made a bit of history as it is. Like, so yeah, my first away competition was in England, so that was quite a good experience. Kind of got a taste of what it's like to be in a real competition, like, and I actually did pass one of the lifts over there, so I was quite happy. I came home with a 55 kg first place in my category for that. So, and then it was back training again for the big competition, the European in Hungary. That was an amazing experience to be among all the top athletes in the world and watch them perform. Like, it was fantastic, like, and just hear my name being called out on the European stage, that was amazing. Like, that's one of the best feelings in the world as an athlete, you know, like, just to represent your country, like, and wear your nation's colours. It was a very proud moment for me. No, it didn't go to plan over there. Like, the judges were very, very strict. Like, they failed all my lifts and technical faults. So that's something I've been trying to work on ever since. But it hasn't deterred me. Like, you know, it's only made me more determined to succeed. And I've always been a determined person. Like, I've been determined from a few hours old, you know, fighting to stay alive, and you know.
I suppose I'd known Nicola from going to school. She'd have been a couple of years behind me, so I wouldn't have spoke to her in a few years. just happened to see on Facebook that she was doing the powerlifting, and being in a position to be able to help her, we just put out the option of her training here. Obviously, just so she'd have a base before she could train for Rio. We have seen a massive difference in her, yeah. Like, to be fair, she's only training just on 12 months now, really. So to be at the stage she's at in such a short period of time is a credit to her more than anything, more than any of our training. It's just what she's bought into, it's the effort she's put in. So it's really down to her hard work and dedication. She is where she is, you know. I think she can go wherever she wants to go, really. She's that type of personality, and I suppose it's the way it is now in these days. It's all positive thinking, it's all your attitude, it's all you can be what you want to be, no matter what goals or what obstacles are in front of you. If you put the effort in, you train hard, the world's your oyster, and she definitely has the dedication to go as far as she wants to go.
Well, basically in a couple of weeks' time I'm heading off to Dubai and Malaysia. It's my last 2 chances to kind of qualify for Rio, so I kind of have to go over there now and just give it my all and try and hit my minimum qualifying standard of 65, and if I can do that then I'll just have to wait and see what happens from there.